Hey everybody, welcome into Siren Records Monterey. It's Fresh Catch Friday and Cass is here. Yay, I'm here. And here Cass is here for another couple of these before he tells me he's found a place in San Francisco and he's going to beat Vamoose from here,
March 1st.
Yeah.
So I'd say a couple more videos.
Couple more, so we'll keep him while we can. And I kind of am thinking he should be forced to come back and do a guest appearance at least once a month. And
I might.
I'll give you the gas money. Just
all right. Well, you got a deal.
Okay. Anyway, as always, we start with our picks of the week, and it's a little bit of a week for new releases, but there's a lot of reissues. There is some cool stuff, but we both kind of struggled a little bit, but then we did find gold. So Cass, why don't you start us off and tell us what you found?
All right. Well, I actually didn't even know this was coming out until today. Kind of slipped me by, but a new Slow Tie record, Tyron. Slow Tie, probably one of the biggest names in UK hip hop right now. He put out his debut album a few years ago, Nothing Great About Britain, and that album was huge. Got a ton of press, ton of acclaim, great reviews. And for the right reason, honestly, because he's a really unique voice in the UK grime scene. He's just a really charismatic guy. If you've ever seen some live videos of him, he's quite the guy. He's pretty insane. I really like him, so I don't know how I didn't know this was even coming out, but I'm really happy about it because it's really good. Basically, this album, he's kind of changing it up a bit, but first few tracks you wouldn't really know because it kind of sounds like the first record. And as you listen to the record, it kind of progresses a bit more and you realize there's a bit of a narrative theme going on here. And hearing the whole thing a couple times now, it's pretty clear what he's trying to do on this record. He was basically, he's dealing with a lot of more personal issues than before, like themes of suicidal thoughts and depression and fame, really getting to him. Because since that first record, he's become huge in England, a household name. And just kind of the stuff he has to deal with being such a big artist like that. And on the first half of the record, the tracks are a bit more aggressive, a bit more abrasive. He's a bit more braggadocious, and all the songs on the first half are in capital letters. You can see in the back. And then second half, he kind of cools down and kind of reflects on his life and has some more emotional, very thought-provoking tracks, and those are all in lowercase. So he clearly had a vision for what he wanted this album to be, and I really appreciate that concept. Pretty unique for sure. And all the tracks are great. First half, really good stuff, a bit of almost Memphis rap influence on some of the beats, which I really liked. Second half was really great too. Some softer cuts, almost like indie rock sounding songs in a couple places. So, pretty cool. I dig it. It's dynamic, it's versatile, and a great sophomore record from Slow Tie. So check it out. Tyron, that's his name by the way, if you didn't know.
So you liked that a little bit?
Maybe a little bit.
Okay. I struggled this week to find something I really, really loved. It was just, I just wasn't feeling there was anything really, really strong. But there at the last minute, we were consecutively listening to all this new stuff, and this just caught my ear. It's not typically, it really did, and it was not my typical thing that I would go after, but actually I'm happy that it got played because I'm picking for you The Pretty Reckless, and this is Death by Rock and Roll. It's on the Fearless label, and it's on silver vinyl and silver etched vinyl, and it's limited to 1,500 copies. And anyway, this band is fronted by this woman, Taylor Momsen, who was an actress, and you might be familiar with her from watching TV like that. There was a series called Gossip Girl that she was on, and then she was in the movie How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Yeah, she's the girl
Cindy
with the crazy
Lou
hair.
Or something like that, yeah. So anyway, she retired her acting career, and this is their fourth album. And the thing with them was the first decade that they were a band, they were just on a trajectory of absolute success. They were doing totally destined for stardom. And anyway, kind of what stopped them dead in their tracks, they lost some momentum because they had an opening slot on tour for, opening for Soundgarden. And then we lost Chris Cornell, and that just kind of put a big halt to things. So this album really sees them kind of coming back and clawing their way back to restore where they were. And luckily, it is a really good record. She's got a great voice, I gotta tell you. And I think she's the key songwriter in this band. And this record here is dealing with mourning death and celebrating life and rallying against social injustice, things like that. So she's got stuff to say, you know what I mean? And it's kind of in the ilk of bands like Evanescence and Hailstrom, where it's got the strong female lead, a very powerful vocal. If you like that kind of stuff and you don't know this band, you know, you'll kind of like it that way too. But anyway, it's really very strong. There is a track on here that has got a guest appearance of Tom Morello, who's playing guitar for them. So
really cool.
Yeah, this is I just thought it was great right out of the gate. And like I said, it's not my typical kind of thing, but I thought, wow, this is so good and so strong. So I was very happy to find this. And that's my pick, okay?
Nice.
All right, so, and as Cass mentioned, it is a very beautiful cover, very artfully done, and really nice. So, terrific. Okay.
Okay.
So now we just have a list for you of a lot of reissues this week, I would say, don't you think?
Yeah, like 80%. But there's a couple of gems in here too, actually, that I liked as well.
All right. All right, first up we've got Cannonball Adderley, Something Else. This is on Blue Note, and you know, I don't think we need to say much about that. It's, you know, it is what it is, right?
Classic.
Okay, yes, classic. Okay, now Asphyx.
Did I not cross that out?
Oh, you did, and I'm sorry.
No.
Well, Asphyx Necroceros, it is out today, but okay.
I think we already sold it, but we'll be getting more.
Okay, now this is Ava Max. This is Heaven and Hell. This is on Artist Partner Group. You can get this on blue and clear vinyl or orange and clear vinyl. This is Atlantic. I don't know, Cass, we were listening to this, and it's not to say it's a bad record, but it's just that we've heard this stuff hundreds of times before. There was, to me, just nothing seemed real unique about it.
Oh, this was what was playing when I first came in, right?
Yeah.
We were going alphabetically.
Yeah.
I wasn't too huge on it, but you know, not my kind of thing anyway.
Well,
so.
like I say, it's just kind of like that sort of like anthem type singing, you know, everybody's Lady Gaga now in a, you know, in a dumbed down version or something. I don't know. Anyway, it didn't appeal to me, but I just really felt like, God, I've just heard this 100 times before. So, okay. All right, next up is the band, and this is Stage Fright. This is the 50th anniversary of this record, and it's on Capitol. It was their third studio album. This is a Canadian-American band from the 70s, and they first released this in August of 1970. It was engineered by Todd Rundgren, actually, and Glenn Johns, and it features two of their best-known songs, The Shape I'm In and Stage Fright. Anyway, 50th anniversary edition has been newly remixed and remastered and pressed on 180 gram vinyl. Okay, now we have Black Sabbath Volume 4 of 5 LPs, super duper deluxe box here. Get with the program.
Wrangle it up, it's just a big ass box. God, it's really heavy.
Okay.
I don't know how much stuff they could put in here.
Alright, well this is Rhino, Warner Brothers. It's a super deluxe edition of their 1972 classic. It includes newly remastered original album plus 20 previously unreleased studio and live recordings.
That's awesome.
So that's why it's so big and hefty.
You
Okay.
Sabbath heads.
All right. Now we gotta clap your hands, say yeah, New Fragility. I don't know what label this is on. Can you see off the top of your head there? All right, I don't know.
Not clear.
Limited edition. Flip that around for us again. Does it say how many? Limited edition
not,
of 1,000.
but
Yes, it does.
clear,
Yes, it does.
translucent.
1,000.
Oh shit.
I'm not so sure I want you coming back and you're not going to pay
the font
attention.
is really too tiny for me to.
Okay, anyway,
process.
their guy Alec Owensworth, he's no longer driven by adolescent concerns. He's not really in the happiest of states. This is the kind of the sound of a man's combing for moral redemption amidst societal and individual collapse. It's a very low-key new release, but
Okay.
yeah. Okay. Next up, we have Phil Collins' Face Value on Rhino Records. It's a picture disc, and that, of course, has the heavy hit of In the Air Tonight, you know?
Yeah, if you want to see Phil spinning around on your record player,
Not particularly,
that's
no.
the way to go.
Okay. Creedence Clearwater Revival. This is Mardi Gras. This is on the Kraft Recordings label. 50th anniversary pressing of the final studio album from this rock and roll band, first released in 1972, mastered at half speed at Abbey Road Studios. Benefiting from this process, you know, it allows for a really exceptional level of sonic clarity and punch. So
they say.
180 gram embossed jacket replicating the original packaging.
Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a nice embossed, actually.
And also Credence Pendulum. This is the same thing, same treatment, half speed remastered from Abbey Road. This had a couple of very big hits for them. Let me see, gosh. Well, Hey Tonight is on there, and
I don't know any of these.
well, that was a big thing for them. So, and Have You Ever Seen the Rain? Both of those were huge hits for this band. So, okay, now you got that. All right. Let me see here. Okay, now we got Dio. This is Evil or Divine, live in New York City, 3 LPs. This is on...
Wait, Jane? Oh, that's after.
Dio.
Here we go.
Okay. Okay. Live in New York City. It's 3 LPs. And, you know, again, there's not a lot to say. It's limited edition, lenticular cover there.
You can't really see the lenticular.
It's hard to see it on camera.
It is really nice, though, in person.
But anyway, it's very deluxe packaging of this live show from them, okay? Now we got Django Django, Glowing in the Dark, and this is on Because Music. It's their 4th studio album, and it was you know, they're a critically acclaimed band. They kind of are, you know, very hard to pinpoint what genre you'd like to put them in. This is about escapism and hope. It's 13 tracks on this LP, and it does a very good job of representing their kind of genre-defying sound. And it's got a real rejuvenated spirit and boldness. It was almost going to be my pick because it was actually, it's really good.
It is really good. I'm going to go out on the limb and say it's probably their best record yet.
Oh, okay.
I was a big fan of it.
Very nice. Okay, next up we have Fletcher, the sex tapes, S and then XEX tapes. So it's all about, it's on Capitol, and it's like very much takes full advantage of being in isolation with her ex. It confronts her inner thoughts and her complicated relationship for letting go. Again, this one really was very much the same as the Ava Max. We've heard this 100 times before. Nothing special. The girls are like letting the side down this week. I just was not feeling, except for Taylor Momsen. Yeah, she did a great job. But
cool theme though. I mean, that would seem like a good thing to talk about
I
lyrically.
know, and you know, there was some heavy lyrics there going on, but I just mean the delivery, the vocal style, the way that it came together. We've heard it before.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but sorry, not sorry.
TBH.
Okay. Now this is Devin Gilfillian. What's going on? Okay.
Oh, what the hell? Did I not cross that one?
You know, we played it today. It must be here. We don't have.
Oh, that one. I know.
That
I couldn't find it.
You couldn't find it. We got to talk about this though.
I know.
Okay. It's Devon Gilfillian. What's going on? And you know, there's certain things in classic music that are unfuckwithable, and I would say Marvin Gaye certainly falls into that category of you know, unless it's like, I don't know, American Idol doing like Icons Week and they do a cover of somebody. But even so, pretty bold move. Is that show even on anymore?
I think it is. It's
okay.
Probably crap.
But you know what? If they're asking you to cover an icon, this I don't understand. It's like, this guy, it shouldn't be what's going on. It's like, what is going on?
What is going on?
What is going on?
Record?
This guy, he covers this straight. He's got a nice enough voice, but why would you? Why? I think that's what
there's definitely like some sort of twist or catch that we're not getting, maybe, because it was just basically What's Going On covered with no spin on it.
Right.
Just, I mean, there was a female vocalist doing some of Marvin Gaye's parts. That was it, though.
There was,
it was
no change up
musically
whatsoever.
Identical. So
right. And you know, with those kind of classic songs, you kind of, it would be a bold move to change it up. But if you're going to do it, why would you do it straight? Because there's just, again, why? What is the point of this?
Just, I mean, to do something like that, you have to give someone a reason to want to listen to that insteed of the origetting, right? There's no reason. I'm
no,
there wasn't. Put on the real one.
We couldn't find a reason, and we were kind of annoyed by it, weren't we?
We were getting frustrated.
Well, yeah, absolutely. It was like, like I said, Marvin Gaye, unfuckwithable. Leave him alone. It's fine as it is. leave it. Okay, now Goat Girl on All Fours LP. Do you know anything about this?
Yeah, actually, I think this came out last week, but we finally got the vinyl.
Oh.
Really good, kind of a modern post-punk band, kind of like Black Country and Black Midi, all those guys I keep going on about. But these guys are really good too, on
Okay.
Rough Trade as well, so you know it's quality.
Okay, well that's good to know. All right. Now we have God is an Astronaut, Ghost Tapes number 10. And
Cool.
again, what about this? Do we know what that's all about?
There's like a post-rock band. They've kind of been around for a while. They've got a lot of records, but if you like post-rock, like explosions
See
in the
what
sky
I mean? It's
type
kind
stuff.
of like there wasn't a lot of real exciting stuff here. All right. Greg Graffin, American Legion on white vinyl.
Okay, limited to... No, it doesn't say.
It's
Thought it did.
remastered.
Cool.
Okay. Now this is Heart, self-titled. This is on Valentine's red vinyl. So
That's cool.
that was like 80s Heart, right? That was had some big singles off of that record, but yeah, very
Big hair,
80s
too.
big hair band rock. Okay, on Valentine's red vinyl. I think that was a very good selling record for them. So now you can get it on red. Okay.
Sweet.
Now we got Jane's Addiction, Ritual de lo Habitual live. This is on Purple Blue Haze vinyl and 2 LPs.
Sweet set list. Yeah, I'm looking at it. It looks
Yeah.
great. And of course, I love Dave
And
Navarro.
bring that back around, limited edition. Move your hands.
Oh, oops.
Okay.
Purple and blue haze. That's
and
a
it's
really
a
nice
splatter.
color.
Purple
Can't
and blue
quite
haze
see,
splatter.
but it is beautiful.
Okay. All right, now this other box, it's Jewel, Pieces
Oh.
of You, and this is a deluxe edition over 4 LP box set. Okay, you know, the thing about Jewel is, again, I feel like, okay, maybe it's not our thing, but I do
actually
give
like
her
this
props.
album.
She's worked really hard. You know what I mean? This girl has some hustle, and over the years, I mean, there were people that started out with her on a level playing field, and she just kept at it. You know, there was times in the beginning of her career that she was opening for Peter Murphy, and I cannot imagine those people
Peter
give her
Murphy.
a lot of respect. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
no.
saying? So, no, she's a real hard worker, and I give her due for keeping at it.
I
So,
think someone's going to be interested in this.
I
I like
think so, too.
that debut album. It is really good.
yeah, but good for Jewel. Okay. All right, now this is Killing Joke. I Am the Virus. This is on colored vinyl. Do you have any indication what color? Can you see anything in there?
No, it actually looks black, but yeah, who knows?
Okay, well, I mean, that's another one of those Killing Joke reissues that and now here, Carole King, Tapestry. This is the 50th anniversary of this record, and this is also 150 gram with a digital download, and probably a staple for almost everybody's record collection that, you know, ever had like a wide spanning of, you know, from the 50s, 60s, 70s. If you collect decades like that, you know, this is one of the most all-time best-selling records of all time. So,
Definitely is.
had several hits.
Kind of wish they included more, given its 50th anniversary. It's
Yeah.
a big deal, and it's just like regular
I kind
vinyl
of-
pressing
yeah,
that we
you
already
wouldn't- you
had.
wouldn't know, right?
Not even a color, and whatever.
Ooh.
There we go.
All right, now this is Mark Kozilek, and this is All the Best Isaac Hayes, 2 LPs. So what's he just
Sweet.
doing Isaac Hayes covers then?
You know, I don't even think he's doing Isaac Hayes
Oh.
covers. I think he's just like referencing him or something.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't hear
You
this
know,
today,
he's
so
got
I don't know.
he's got a really wordy delivery if you've heard his stuff, so I'm sure he just used him as lyrical inspiration throughout
okay
the
then.
record.
Okay.
I've not heard that yet though.
All right, no, we didn't have time to play that one today. Okay, now this is Lily's A Brief History of Amazing Letdowns.
this is
And,
sweet.
you know, if you like just like melancholy sort of, you know, atmospheric type stuff, you're going to like this.
Oh, do you know the Lilies?
Yes.
Yeah, they're cool. I'm surprised to see this reissued. It's just an EP too,
Yeah.
really underground shoegaze stuff, but
Yeah.
someone's trying to get it, I guess.
There you go.
I am. Probably gonna buy one myself.
All right. Oh, really?
Yeah, I like the Lilies a lot.
Okay, this is Loretta Lynn, coal miner's daughter, and, you know, big, huge hit for her. They made a movie out of it at some point, and
Pretty beautiful cover.
there you go. Loretta Lynn, she's cool. Okay, now we've got Leonard Skinner, pronounced Leonard Skinner live. This is on red and blue vinyl.
Cool.
And I just, it's limited edition there. Does it say a number of pieces or?
Does not.
Okay, all right. And same treatment to Leonard Skinner's Second Helping. This is also live. This is on red and white vinyl as well.
All right. I think this is the modern Leonard Skinner's.
Oh,
I
it
don't even
is?
know if there's like any
No,
original members.
No, both of those. Well, it's live, so maybe you're right.
I know there's like one rhythm guitarist or some shit that's still in it. That's it.
Okay, well, anyway, read my vinyl. Woohoo!
Leonard Skinner.
All right, now we've got Curtis Mayfield Roots orange vinyl. Awesome.
Sick.
Just awesome.
Very, very cool. I think there's another one too.
Yes, there's no place like America. This one is on blue vinyl.
Awesome.
Yeah. Who doesn't like Curtis Mayfield? Okay, Milk Carton Kids live from the Lincoln Theater. I was very underwhelmed by this.
Oh, that's what was playing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was like too much yakking and not enough
moving
it along, and it was very folksy and it sounds like a small crowd to me, you know, that it was a very intimate show. I guess if you like them, you're going to. It's on the anti-label.
Nice.
Okay. Mo, Not Normal. This is on blue vinyl. Okay.
Don't know who that is.
Okay. Now we've got My Chemical Romance, Life on the Murder Scene. Is this like a reissue or something?
Yeah, I'm not too sure what this is because the cover looks a lot like Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge. I think this might be demos from that record.
Okay.
Some sort of interpretation.
All right.
Oh, it looks like some live cuts too.
Oh, okay. So it's on reprise. Gary Newman, live at Shepherd's Bush Empire on orange and black vinyl.
Very cool. I'm wondering what the time period is on this. 1997, so that's probably pretty good.
Okay. Then we've got Public Enemy, Power to the People on blood red with smoke colored vinyl.
Awesome.
See, there's some good stuff going on in the reissues anyway, huh? Okay. Rammstein, Herzeleid. Okay, XXV, is that 25? XXV?
Yes.
That's okay, the 25th anniversary. We did have one of our YouTube people come and let us know that we did get the correct Roman numerals last time. We're not good with math. Okay, anyway, so there you go. Made in Germany, it's an import, right? Okay, now this I love. This is Ravenette's Chain Gang of Love. This is on red vinyl. This is such a great record. I love Ravenettes. Do you like them?
I don't think I've ever heard this.
Oh, you have to, because this is like a classic for them. This is just a beautiful record. So if it wasn't a reissue, this would have been my pick because it's like so great.
Yeah. What kind of stuff is it?
Oh, it's it's indie. It's the stuff I love, but it's heavy. Okay. It's got good guitar. It's got great lyrics, and the vocals are really cool. Anyway, I know you must have heard their stuff, so...
I'm sure I've heard their big singles.
Yeah,
anyway. I know the name, but...
Yeah, I don't like picking reissues for my picks, but I would have, because that's a great, great record. Okay, Sacred Reich, American Way, and I can't tell you anything about this, I just don't know.
Me either.
Cobalt blue vinyl there, okay? And then Sacred Reich, Ignorance. And this
Metal
one,
Blade.
All right, turn it around. Does it have a sticker? What's that? On dark green, black marbled vinyl. Does it have a number of limited to?
I think this is just like a thrash metal band.
Yeah.
Limited to 1,100 copies. Dark green marbled.
Oh, okay.
It's like one of those
A download card. Okay.
Thrash classics.
All right, now we've got the soundtrack Cast to Hair. This is 180 gram on green and orange vinyl, which is like perfect because look at that cover. It really belongs with green and orange vinyl. Nice. Anyway, classic stuff, Okay, Spillage Village, Spillington. I just have splatter vinyl. Do you happen to know? Oh,
yeah, it's
rainbow.
A lot of different colors. Really nice.
You can see it. That right there is what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see that. We might be too far away, but
it looks really nice.
Okay. Now we have the Taylor Swift Evermore cassette available for you too.
You left it right there in that corner.
What corner?
On the other table. See it?
Oh, there it is.
You.
Okay. Okay. So if you're into cassettes and you would like this, Taylor is here.
It's really hard for you to see rock aesthetic.
Okay. And then, now the last thing is this Teenage Wrist, Earth is a Black Hole. This is on crystal clear vinyl. Again, what did we say about this? We liked the music.
This was disappointing. I actually looked into them more, and I actually know their first record. It's a bit more shoegazy. Because I thought the instrumentals were pretty shoegazy, but the vocals were really not too great.
Well, I mean, you can tell the guy's got a good voice, but it just seems to be, again, kind of aping that alt-rock, whiny kid front lead singer that How many times have we heard that? It's
Yeah.
like, again, just there's nothing special. I hate to say that because I'm sure they worked hard, but
Well, I recall in the first record it wasn't as bad. Like it was less so on that sort of radio alt rock style. For some reason they went more in that direction. This album. It seems like a lot of people are kind of disappointed, but
okay.
maybe if you've never heard of them, you might like this. But
Yeah.
in
Well, I mean, you know,
comparison to
that
the
kind of music is popular, so you know somebody's gonna like it. Anyway, okay, that wraps up our list, and you know we had some good stuff again. Remind everybody what yours is. Oh, you probably buried
it's
it by
buried
now. Huh?
deep within.
Well, then this one, it is a great record. All right, you guys, we will see you next time, and you might notice that we kind of. Oh, there he goes.
There we
Okay, we got our camera situation sorted out finally. So for better or worse, I guess you could see every spot and every pore.
Every
Here we
pore,
are.
every hair.
Okay, so Cass will be here next week, and we will see you then. And thanks for joining us.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's right.